Hey guys, so went on Amazon and I found these clear binders and a bunch of really cheap rhinestones. Ah! So I have spent the afternoon putting these together. I love them. I know, rhinestones, goodness gracious, but I love this kind of stuff. And on top of that, I have created some better envelopes for my cash stuffing. So here's the leftover for whatever's left over from the gas budget. Groceries, because I'm trying to start doing cash for food now. And then, of course, that mortgage payment that I took out. And then I also sat down and figured out exactly what I want my sinking funds to be. So that says home. And what would fall under this category is anything that happens with the home. For instance, if we need something with our air conditioner or if there's something with the plumbing, that's what this category will be for. Birthday is pretty self-explanatory, but I think it's a good idea to set aside money throughout the year for birthdays, and that way they're not so shocking when they do come around. Holidays, so this is actually a separate category from Christmas. Holidays is going to be Easter, Valentine's, if there's a Halloween costume that somebody wants. That stuff can get really expensive and add up. So that is what this separate category is for. Christmas is Christmas. Medical, so that's going to be any doctor visit or medicine that is needed. And the last but not least, vehicles. So oil changes, if they need to go to the mechanic, tires, everything that goes under here. Do I have the amounts that I want to put from each paycheck into these yet? No, because until we get out of the summertime, we're really not going to know quite yet. But let's get, I think this is it, yeah. So here is that mortgage payment in my trusty Ziploc bag. That did just fine. Yeah, that's the mortgage payment. So that is going to come in this envelope. And then whenever we get paid for the second half of July, I'll grab the other half and then make the full payment. And I cannot decide between my two binders which one I want for which. I feel like this one will be for this. And like I said, this is just a clear binder. If anybody's interested in getting something like this off of Amazon, they do not have to be bedazzled. OMG, I love that. That's perfect. Do I have even more rhinestones to bedazzle that? I sure do. I might do it. I might just do it. Oh, can't stop me. Can't stop me over here. All right, and then here's that leftover cash in this bag. And here's my leftover envelope. And we're gonna put this in here. Come on now, get in there. And that one is gonna hang out with the mortgage because I just don't feel like this isn't a sinking fund or anything like that. So that's why I'm gonna put this in here. It's actually quite sturdy for something that's really, you know, has no foundation as far as like, I mean, like you can bend it and everything. This part is like super sturdy. Okay, so there's that. And last but not least, groceries, which I actually have this little bit of cash from the first amount that I pulled out. It's $3. Yeah, we've already spent a lot on food this month. So that's gonna go, if it would cooperate, there we go, in there. And that one also, since that's not a sinking fund, I'm gonna put that in here with the mortgage and leftover. Okie dokie. Get in there. See, it was made for it. You can tell because it's got the 3 punches. Okay. So this one is good to go for today and actually has funds in it. And if I'm gonna go to the grocery store, I'll just pull from this, write down what I spend, so I'm accountable, tracking exactly where the money's going. Okay, And here, nothing going in these yet. Because like I said, the first step was just figuring out what will our sinking funds be. Sometimes that's all you can do at the moment. We just got done with a birthday, so that was quite expensive over here, but it was good. It was good. All right. Get that together. I super glued the other binder. I did not do it on this one, and so I'm being a little bit more careful. Okay, hold on, I'll bring it back. Done. All right, I got that one loaded up. That's where all my sinking fund envelopes are going to be. And pretty soon here, hopefully, they will start to have a balance stack up. And then so far, for my check-ins with the gas, spent $40 the other day. Still need to get $100 to add to the budget, but so far we're doing good. We still have 60, so not terrible. Not terrible for all things considered. Here's the change that came from some of that gas money, and so I will add it to my special little coin container to see where we're at with that. Okay, we're at $12.09 already from just this pay weeks periods change, which is crazy. Not all of this is gas, some of this is some other spending, but coins can add up too. I'm thinking I want to let it get all the way to the top before I go and cash it out. I don't know. But anywho, that's my check-in, and I am so excited with these new binders. Sometimes budgeting and frugal living, debt payoff, whatever it is, it can be very not fun, not glamorous. And so this is just something that I do to make it a little bit more exciting over here. Bye, guys.